I'm back. I had just taken a pill when I tried to do this and started choking on it, which was very ironic considering what I'm talking about. So, I'm just going to say this off the top. My spidey senses have been tingling today. They have not been tingling throughout this whole corona thing. I understand that everyone's tried their best, unprecedented times. I get all the things. I get it. However, as I was about to say, if we, the people of a democracy, say no to mandatory vaccines, then by definition of a democracy, they cannot force them on us, or by definition, we have then become a dictatorship. And this is what's upsetting me. It's just like, are we not seeing the slide here? We're not seeing it. Americans might be like, oh, we're not a democracy. We're a republic, blah, blah, blah. Sure. Then let's just say free people. As a free person in society, you are allowed to decide what happens to your body. And, it's 2021. We've all agreed on this. But if the government is stepping in to tell us what to do to our bodies, that is now a dictatorship. And I'm not just saying vaccines. I really think everybody should get a vaccine, don't get a vaccine, do whatever is right for you. But that's where it has to stay. Or we are in a dictatorship. And none of us signed up for a dictatorship. None of us. And this is what I think people are missing in the whole argument about the vaccine thing. I said I'm going to stay out of this conversation because I really think everyone should do whatever they want. I don't want to make people feel bad if they got it. I don't want to make people feel bad if they don't. Do your thing. But we are now challenging the fiber of democracy that holds our countries together. That's messed up. That's not right. Now let's just switch it around. Let's just say it's an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Okay? If someone came out and said an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and we're like, okay, I'll have an apple, and your friend's like, I don't like apples. But then they start saying that you can't go to the movie theater with your friends if you show proof that you had an apple today. Show proof. If you didn't have an apple, you can't come into this music festival, you can't go to this church, you can't go to these places, you can't come in if you didn't have an apple. That's right away where I would think, what kind of deal did they do with the apple farmers? That's where my mind goes right away. What kind of deal did the government do with the apple farmers to be mandating that we all eat an apple every frickin' day because their sales are going, psh. I'm just saying Pfizer's stock, phoom. The value of Pfizer has gone, phoom. And now it's being mandated. Now the word mandate's really messing with me too. Because for my friends in America, Nancy Pelosi is mandating that you arrest anyone who comes to the Capitol without a mask on. Arrest them. Yet we have video footage of her in a salon without a mask on. Dictatorship. Do as I say, not as I do. If it was about health, she would have been wearing a mask. If it was about health, they would all be wearing masks. But we have countless amounts of footage of them not wearing masks. This is not about corona anymore. This is about transitioning our government into a dictatorship where what they say goes no matter what. And if you don't listen, if you challenge them, they take you off social media. They delete you from existence. The problem isn't even corona anymore. The problem is our governments have taken, the Freedom Act, I believe it was the Freedom Act that came in after 9/11, which has it really, Patriot Act, I think. Has it really caught a ton of terrorists? Not really. When I looked into the data, it hasn't really helped. Did 9/11 result in us having ridiculous things at the airport that has not a lot of proof that it helped stop terrorism? Everybody take off your shoes. Everybody walk through this thing. Everybody put your hands up, get a little dose of radiation. If not, you can't come in. This is just being used to implement rules and laws and weird things that none of us voted on, which is how a democracy works. If they want to mandate, if they want to say we want everyone to be wearing a mask, there should be a vote. If they're saying everyone has to get this vaccine, there should be a vote. We can't be doing, there can't be proper consent when we're not being told what's in each one. We don't know the studies of what's going on, what's going to happen to our bodies in the future. And if you question it, you're thrown off social media. That should ring a bell in all of our heads as a what the fuck? Why can't I ask questions? Even Instagram, I love you, but why can't I ask questions? Why can't I discuss this, Facebook, with my fans? Everyone's welcome to say I'm wrong, but if I can't discuss it, that's a dictatorship. That's going into communism. That is the opposite of everything we say we are and stand for. So today, I just want to kind of bring that to your attention, because this is the first day that my spidey senses are going, uh-oh. It is not a democracy when you force anything on the people. So we have to decide, are we going to be in a dictatorship? Or are we all, I don't care who you vote for. I don't care if you got a vaccine or didn't get a vaccine. This is about freedom and free countries and being free people. Because once we let them push us to stick this thing in us, whether you like it or not, there's something else coming. They're already talking about the vaccine passport that they said people are crazy to say is coming last year. It's here. They want it on our phones. They can monitor everywhere we are. They can monitor everything we do. We already know that this is coming and happening. So are we going to stand up and say no to the Black Mirror episode? Or are we going to be nice little citizens? The choice is really going to be up to us. Just think it through, team. Think it through. Does an apple a day keep the doctor away? Or is an apple a day funding the apple farmers? And the politicians are getting rich?